Hello friends, and welcome to the Cook's Cottage. Today we have quite the itinerary on our hands. The summer months are here, which means it is time to give this front porch a refresh. Clearly, we've let the front yard go a little bit. We have had so much rain this year that the weeds have just been sprouting left and right. We're also going to be sanding down and repainting the eaves underneath the front porch and patching up some holes in the concrete. So let's go ahead and get to it. You may be wondering why in the world I'm keeping all of these cardboard boxes. And I'm actually going to be using them as a weed barrier in a future video when I redo the front yard. Does anybody else ever think they could do like a super quick refresh? I mean, clearly this space is so small, but the joke is on me because this took me over 2 weeks to do, and I didn't even get everything finished that I wanted to. But I am going to go ahead and give myself a little bit of grace because I have 2 little kids home with me. So I ended up doing, I believe it was like 12 paint samples total because we just could not decide what we were sold on for the trim on these windows. And I honestly think I gave myself too many options, which made it even harder. I know it may look like I'm jumping all around and starting way too many projects all at once, but to be completely honest, this is actually pretty realistic. Because I have my kiddos home with me, I try to use my time as wisely as possible. So during this portion, the paint was drying on the window seal of some of the samples, so I went ahead and got started on patching up the concrete. Once these patches are 100% dried, you can take your grinder to it. This is a step I did not do, and I'll show you the end result in a little bit here. The color that I went with was Accessible Beige by Sherman Williams. It's a tried and true color in this house. It's really subtle, and I wanted some dimension in this space. This house is just so flat with like the same color with like slightly different shades. So I did 2 coats of paint of this, and it came out beautiful.
What was that?
Said, how you doing?
Well, my husband's about to be divorced. If he ever makes me restring this damn weed whacker again.
So I have never been a fan of the color of the outside of our house. This is what it was when we moved in, but that'll be a project down the line. In the meantime, we're putting lipstick on a pig and making do with what we got. So we're missing some footage here, but I did go ahead and paint the inside of the arch with the same color that is on the roof underneath the front porch, which is Accessible Beige by Sherman Williams. And I'm sure by now you guys can probably guess what color I went with for the front door. Accessible Beige by Sherman Williams. It's actually the same exact color as this accent wall, but when it's wet, it does appear a lot lighter. I do want to go ahead and give a big thank you to today's sponsor, which is Knobwell. They have these amazing smart locks that we have now incorporated all throughout our home. For those of you that follow me over on Instagram, you're probably aware of something that recently happened in our household with my daughter's baby monitor camera getting hacked. So we decided to buckle down and add some more security measures all throughout the house. And truthfully, as a mama, I am sleeping so much better at night knowing that we have this extra security. These Knobwell smart locks do come with all the hardware that you're going to need. The only thing you should need is a screwdriver and 4 AA batteries. There is 4 different ways to actually get this door unlocked. You can use a key code using a password of your choice that you set. They also have the app, which is really handy when you're out of the house and you're like, oh my gosh, did I lock the front door? Then you can also set fingerprints up. We have our whole family now scanned. And just in case, God forbid, those batteries were to die, we also have a set of keys. As you guys could see, the installation process was incredibly easy. And now I'm going to go ahead and show you guys by scanning this QR code how to go ahead and get yourself set up using the mobile app. Like I said, we got a few of these throughout the house, so I went ahead and named this one Front Door.
Please press your finger on the sensor. Please press again. Please press again. Please press again. Please press again. Succeed. Unlocked.
Thank you again to Knobwell for collaborating with us in today's video. So, like I previously mentioned, I wanted to add some more dimension to the front of the house, so I did go ahead and go with a darker color. Naturally, I cling to white, I know, but I decided to use Virtual Taupe by Sherman Williams, and I do think that it added an extra little pop that the house needed. So my husband is a saint and recently painted our back fence, which was really sun dried. So this paint is actually just left over from that project. The color is Black Raisin by Valspar, and it does have more of a purple hue when it's on the fence. I actually like it on the brick a lot better. So I did end up painting the concrete, and like I said, I did not take a grinder to it, so this will give you guys an idea, if you don't want to grind, what it would look like to paint the concrete. I did go ahead and do a couple different samples, which you'll see here in just a minute, but the color I ended up using was Kills concrete paint in the color silver gray, and I did add in some of that virtual taupe into it because the color was just coming off way too light. But I honestly could see myself painting the concrete a different color in the future, but for now it'll do. So for this one little slab of concrete, I went ahead and I didn't patch the holes, just so you guys could see what it looks like when you paint over the holes without patching the concrete. I look forward to the day that we get to paint the outside of the house and completely refresh the entire front yard. I have lots of different ideas of what we can do, but for now, this little makeover is exactly what we needed. This porch sign is actually on sale right now at Hobby Lobby for $11.99. I can already see it now. These nice, slow summer mornings, sitting in that sunshine, sipping my coffee as I'm watching my two little babies running around. I have Miss Paisley Lane here with me, and she wants to say,
Thanks for watching. I love you. Thanks for watching.